Efficacy of speech. The Batak attaches good and bad effects to words. A word can bring benediction or calamity. Words can summon powers that bring ruin or good fortune. Bad words infective, insulting words, or words which contain a malediction all stir up evil. And for almost no offense are there so many terms as for the verbal insult. The lips, which have expressed such words, must be squeezed together, gati bibir or gasip bibir, the terms for a customary punishment in such a case. The person who has been affronted by a verbal insult must be offered a meal consisting of meat as a medicine to avert the grievous consequences. Siniat ni bibir daonna, when one has been struck with words from the lips, meat is the medicine. The curse Zapata, pronounced by people whose sahala should be respected, such as parents and chiefs, brings or childlessness or prolonged sickness among the living or in the next generation. The Pangulubalang, to be discussed later, and other supernatural means of destroying an enemy are not effective if the requisite incantation Mang is not uttered. The Paga amulets used to ward off the calamities the angry spirits can cause derive their power from, among other things, similar formulas spoken by the Datu who prepares them. When the Datu consults his oracle, it only gives its pronouncement after being summoned to do so by an adjuration. Hence, one of the names of a Datu is Pogmangmang, the one who adjusts with words. And as we have already seen, a dream can be summoned by words Magmangmang Nibi. Good words can promote good by the magical power emanating from them. The Hatha Nauli or Hatha Nalehet or Hatha Nadengat, the beautiful words used when people address each other on all kinds of occasions, derive their value not only by their aesthetic beauty but especially from the power of the benediction that is expressed by them. Words of solace hatabulabul comfort those in low spirits not because they refer to and emphasize the good aspects of a difficult situation, but because they have of themselves strengthening power. The exchange of words between host and guest, which make the meal effective, Paksaut Nisi Panganon. The host apologizes for the scanties of the meal and the guest expresses complete satisfaction with it. Each of them uses well-chosen words wishing the other prosperity, Maxi Duma Duman from Duma prosperity, as the result of offering and partaking of the meal. It is even possible for a man to invoke benediction for himself by saying the appropriate words at the beginning of a meal, Mortuaron Mangan. If a Datu has given his services at a ceremonial tooth filling or at the first haircutting of a young child, etc., he will be requested after the ceremony to proclaim the success of the operation. Pabwa Horas Horas, since the make utterance of the words is conducive to it. When contracts transferring land or cattle permanently are concluded, the finalist negotiations are close to the accompaniment of the Hata Sigabe, the words of God fortune, which by their utterance will give the blessing Gabe that should be associated with the newly acquired property and should promote the prosperity of the new owner. Thus, whenever it is necessary that one person gives benediction to another, there must be an address suitable to the occasion. For example, the hula must speak the Hatha Pasu benediction bringing words to his swagger for without them the Mangupa ceremony would not be complete. And words of a similar purport are spoken by the village chief or the highest chief of the territory when he addresses a newly married couple or a man who is departing elsewhere to try his luck. Such addresses are strongly interlarded with a great number of standard expressions upama in which the play of homonymous words increases their efficacy. It was by means of these odd and well-proved sounds and terms that the ancestors experienced their blessings. One finds the same rhetorical expressions in addressing Toba as one does in Ancora, which was populated some centuries ago, and where, in the ensuing period, people maintained little or no contact with Toba, their country of origin, the born orator, and as such, the Bata is well known. Is he who knows the right moment to use the appropriate upama in his speech oration. The following has been taken from a description in Bata newspaper and refers to the consecration of a newly built house Mangopo Ijabu. After the meal, one of the guests was pronounced the Paksau Nisi Panganon and then asked about the Hagwan aim of the feast. The host gave his reply and then the guest spoke again as follows. The standard expressions are in italics. Gonghon pai maun jojo sialusan. Ba nunga busu kita mangalang idana tabo jala mahapita maglopan pamugnas mai tu daging saudara tu boi hagwani i di pabua suguta. One must wait for an invitation and one must answer summons. We have been satisfied by partake of the disused rice and content with the other foods we have been given. Such a meal gives strength to the body and luster to the countenance. Let the host now communicate to us the purpose of it. Alus ni suhut. Anggo hagwani aliamang, saigoma hagwan maghagwa tujulwanon, jakak hata di bekamu, songona maglopan hurik, jala di patama hamu hatai songona magto dieme. Setubu mana jakak idauta tujulwanon, tupani debata, do tupani to dinyamataraja, naliat maglulun. The giver of the feast replied, with regard to its purpose, dear friend, may there always be opportunities for festive gatherings. We have spoken fine words like one who garnishes his meal with kuruma. You have chosen your words well, as is done when the rice in the fields is imbued with the salt. May there always be much that is beautiful to be seen, and may it receive the blessing of God as well as that of the 20 of you respected people who are gathered here. Pukahami do bale-bale namion ba ido na pinaboto tu akadongan todong kudiaka mataraja mangido pasu-pasu panggabian paghorasan. We have built this summer dwelling, and we now make it known to all our kinsmen and friends as well as to the other respected gentlemen present, and we ask for your blessings for prosperity and the good that comes from stability. Go alus muse ba moloi mahabe sai horas mato di madingin pirto di matogu sai hot ma di batuna togu di pangarot na bagas di nata si bagading tuaon. Reply to this, so be it. May your soul be firm and cool, stable and strong in your soul, so that the dwelling of the housewife rests firmly on these foundations, so that the blessings of this dwelling, which is built on such broad ribs, are strong. Lili madigijang hodong maditogu, rigis majo madigijang gok pinahan ditogu. Tip of the iron above, the stalk of the iron below, may a long line of human beings be in the house and a byre full of cattle below it. Sai tubuh anak na malo magtahi, dohot bogu na malo maghuhuasi. May many sons be born who know how to deliberate, and many daughters who know how to provide. Alus ni suhut, tutunin na duhur, Tio manin nalote, nasa nauli na nidok ni raja ba ima di jakotodi unang muba unang Mose. To which the giver of the feast replied, "It is true to say the turtle dove. It is clear to you, say the quail. May all the good words which you respected gentlemen have spoken be accepted by the soul without change, without fail." Olop-olop ni Naakanasing, whereupon the guest replied, "Some are the ways of giving and taking the Tondi Pao, which have their own characteristics, are worth mentioning.